Cool. So Stanley, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll bring him out. What I want to do though is let him potty first, and then I want to he's probably going to lose his mind when he sees you. A lot of dogs do. Yeah. So that's fine. I'm just going to have you sit and wait and ignore him. And as calm as I can get him, I'll get him to you, and then you can pet. Okay. But the main thing with him, to help deter from the jumping, which he loves to just be vertical. He loves jumping on the tires in the yard, like that's his thing. He loves jumping, which is fine, but he needs an appropriate outlet for that. He shouldn't jump on us all the time. And he, even in the morning, sometimes he'd be so excited, he'd escalate to nipping a little. I did notice that. So we just want to calm it down. So if he ever jumps up, if you're standing, remove attention by turning away. You don't want to look at him. You don't want to say no. You don't want to shove. And it's in our every instinct to do those things, right. But we have to kind of relearn and be like that. Okay. So no talk, no looking, no touching. If we're sitting down and he jumps up, I want you to stand up and turn around. Okay. So we can do that too. But yeah.
I mean, right away before this is
yes.
my first meeting.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that.
But I'm going to do a little cheat for him. So you might have seen it in our videos, but sprinkling on the ground. Yeah. So I'll probably do that, so that it sets him up for success. He might not even pay attention to the treats if you're here. We'll just work with it. But once he's calm enough, all four on the floor, then calmly pet. Another little trick you could do is, like, say you're sitting and it's time to pet, you can pet on his chest. So if he tries to jump up, you can kind of use gravity to no, we're not jumping up. But yeah, and he does like to roll over on his back, so he's not too bad about it. Right. But I'll bring him out. I'll let him potty first, and then I'll try and warm. Yeah, you can just sit. I'll warm up with him a little bit, try and get his focus on me. That way he's not just immediately like, Mom.
Okay. Hey-ho.
What'd you say?
I said I was hoping he remembered me, but
I'm sure.
No
doubt.
So this answers the question, because when Sherman comes home tonight, he's like, "What do I do?
Yes.
Do I get to greet him or?"
Right. Same thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And it can be a little tricky art of managing it. Sometimes just depending on the dog, I'm I just let him loose, and I'm just ignore him for a second. Yeah. Other times I'll have him on the leash. I might have him drag the leash is what I'll do. But yeah, I'll bring him out. I'll kind of briefly go over a few things before I do. We use something we call the marker word for when they do something right. So that's yes. Okay. So what it does is it buys us time between recognizing, yes, that's what I wanted you to do, and actually getting the treat and giving it to them. It's kind of a bridge. So think about it. If you say sit, you want them to know what sit is. So as soon as their butt hits the ground, you'd say yes, and then you give them the treat. So it's kind of like that. So we use that for all of his training practices. Whenever he did something right, we say yes. And then I also, this week, started working with him outside. And I actually, at the end of our session, or towards the end, I want to go outside and show you. It'll help with, this exercise will help with his barking at things, like people, cars, things like that. Since I know that was a big concern. He did really well with it. I have a lot of faith. He's super eager to please, like you said, super into the food. He'll notice things in the environment like any dog, and he has a propensity to bark. But the short amount of time between him noticing something and realizing oh, I get a treat, he picked up on it so fast. So I have a lot of hope for him. Yeah, he's good. And then I'll show you some of the trading, for drop it and leave it. I had trouble finding something he would pick up because he was so into the food. But I'll show you about the trading and practicing leave it and all that. So, and we'll talk about it. And as I'm talking, I'll probably let him run around because doing two things at once sometimes is a little tough. But I'll go grab him. Yeah. Little toy. And I'll just take him out to potty before I even let him notice you. I'll probably carry him out. Ooh, yeah, actually, I was going to have you do this. I thought about this. I was I think giving you the treat pouch during the session so you can practice more easily while you're here. Let me go grab it. It's just in this room. Yeah, you'll get a slip lead, which you don't have to use the slip lead, but I actually prefer like different things for walks. But at the facility, it's easy for real quick having a slip lead. You'll get a slip lead, a treat pouch, and a cot. Yeah. All right. Okay, had to rip it out the package. Okay, and you can find like a link that's good for you. It's just a little buckle, and then it opens like, but there's extra pockets like Velcro. I'll put poop bags in there.
Okay.
I'll put kibble in here and high value treats, and I'll explain that in the back pocket for when he does something really good.
Okay.
All righty, I'll go grab him. Good boy. Yay, good boy. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Good job. Yeah, we're doing his go home. I know. Bye, Stanley. They're all jealous. Okay. You smell something? So cute. Hold on. Yes. That's it. Good boy. Yes. Let's go. He's probably not going to want to potty now. Let's see. Come here. Good boy. You need a potty? No? Okay. Good boy. I'm probably going to drop the leash so he's not dragging, and then just ignore him and I'll follow him and I'll show you what to do. Free. So he's not pulling me is what I meant. Yeah, there's nipping there.
This is hard.
I know, it's so hard. There we go. There you go. I just didn't want him dragging me over to you, because it's like the ultimate distraction. And I'll talk to you about, call them the 3 Ds, distance, duration, and distraction with training. And whenever it's time to go home, the parents are like, the ultimate distraction. Okay, so if you want to just sit down and still ignore him, and I'm just kind of getting him to calm his level down before we interact. Because if we interact while he's at like a 10 out of 10 on his energy, then it's like he gets rewarded and his state could even get even more heightened of like nipping and whatever inappropriate behaviors come with that level of excitement. Okay, I'm gonna scatter treats on the ground and go ahead and pet him calmly. Hi, hi. Is it your mama? Okay, so now, yeah, perfect, that was perfect. Stanley, sit. Oh, that was down. He's like, whatever you want. Go ahead and pet him. Yeah, perfect. And so now you'll ignore, and yeah, like that, perfect. And so then, Stanley, sit. Okay, go ahead and pet him. Yeah, and I'll try and explain what I'm doing so you can help your husband. Is Sherman your husband? Okay, perfect. Go ahead and pet him. And sometimes getting on the ground too can be helpful. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm getting emotional.
I know.
He's back.
Good job, buddy. So he had a moment and he corrected himself.
Good.
That's kind of what I've noticed with him. Some dogs will slowly, improve like this. His is like improve and then boom, and then right back. Because he's like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but for a second I just forget.
Yeah. Right.
Good job, bud.
It's that puppiness, I'm sure. Right?
Yes, exactly.
He's grown.
Good job. Oh, really? He's bigger than you remember?
Yes,
Good. Yeah, you can go ahead and keep loving on him.
Okay.
He's a lot calmer now, so that's kind of what it is that initial. Yeah. I noticed he likes to lean into you, and yeah, he's so sweet.
He is sweet.
He's a sweet boy.
Let him start drawstrings.
That
It
is
feels like
so
we really he's a lot. I never noticed it till I have him. Thank you, Tony.
He does like his tummy rub. Did you get those pictures of him
Yes.
at one point? He was like,
Yes,
so cute.
I did. We eagerly awaited those every Tuesday, Thursday.
I'll show you a little game I use to help get him to pay attention. I just call this treat in return. So I'm not even telling him to necessarily do anything, but whenever he returns to me, I just toss another. So what it's doing is it's fun for him.
He's looking for treats.
Oh, here, I'll let you do it.
That's okay, but I just thought that's...
And when he comes back, I toss another. So it's like he's re-engaging with me. He's re-engaging, coming back, which is really helpful out in public.
Yeah.
So here's a few. You can toss one at a time. Just kind of get him to notice and toss it not too far, but let it kind of roll. There's a few. I know the cracks always get treats in him. And I'll stand up because he's so used to me. He'll realize. Off. Look. And this, I call it a warm-up. It's just kind of getting his attention.
Do I say anything?
Not for this little game, but I'll show you a recall situation.
It's amazing he does it for dog food. I've been...
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
We did. He, on his little health and wellness score, he was about a 6 out of 9, ideally a 5, and I'll explain what that means, but it's body condition score. They use them at the vets and animal rescue. It's basically looking for how much fat covering on the ribs, how much of a tuck.
That's it.
So anyway, we basically said he could lose about a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds,
Really?
based on that. But I should reweigh him today. We weighed him in every week, but we did cut it down to half a cup while he was here. You're welcome to continue that or go back to 3/4 per meal.
Okay. No, I'm fine. I had a vet tell me that puppies need to be fed as much as they wanted.
Well,
It's our newest pet.
I've heard that too. I've heard that too. Yeah.
Okay. I could see that at a very young age.
Yeah, whenever, and especially for large breed dogs because they're growing so much.
Yeah.
They really kind of need a lot to do that. But with his age and his size, kind of just following.
Okay.
It,
Cut back
yeah, and he's getting a little bit older. He feels good though. You can feel his ribs without too much difficulty. And then there's a tuck there, so I'd say he's about at a 5 now. But whereas before, there's a little extra jiggle. But he's pretty
Probably
good.
got a lot
But
more
keep an eye on it.
exercise, too. I will.
I think as an adult, about 20 pounds will be his
Okay.
He's 8 months old now.
He's 7 because
7.
End of June.
Okay, then maybe at 25 pounds. He's a
on
good boy.
Christmas.
Okay, well, I'll show you the first thing we've done, worked on is focus and attention. So saying, Stanley, yes, and him looking at me. So here, let me give you some of these. You can open your pouch. I don't want to invade your space. There we go. And you can give him 1, 2, 3 at a time, whatever, kind of, because there's a lot of little ones. So you just say his name, and when he looks at you, say yes, and give him a treat.
Stanley, yes. He was already looking at me, I think.
So when he's distracted now.
Stanley, yes.
Good. Go ahead, say his name.
Stanley. Yes.
Yes, very good. No, that's good. So as soon as he turns his head,
Yeah.
I like to say yes, like a sharp, like.
Okay.
And you can, do your own inflection, but just a sharper sort of.
Sit. And I turn.
Yes, that's perfect.
Stanley, sit. Stanley's good boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you can tell him down, and we've just been pointing down on the ground like that. And then as soon as he's down, say yes and give him a treat.
Yes.
Good. Good boy.
Now you're actually settling.
Can do it again.
Down. Yes. Boy.
Perfect.
And I say down.
So for that, we've been using off. Yeah.
Okay, because the down. Okay, that's easy.
Ooh, so right, what he's doing now is he's getting
Okay,
bored.
you are-
He's getting bored.
So do you
And I
scatter,
noticed that.
getting
So I would just do something, so I'll be like, here. So that's another one. So go ahead. I'll call him to me. We'll do what I call a recall relay. I'll say Stanley here. And what it is like down. You bring your arm down here to your side. Yes, good boy, good boy. As soon as he starts to come to me, I'm cheering him on. Yes, come on, come on, come on. And then I give him the treat right by my side. So I'm going to do it, and then you'll do it after me. Stanley here. Yes, good boy, good boy. Good job. Go ahead and call him.
Stanley here. Good boy. Good job.
Yes.
Good boy.
And so I'm going to call his name and say here and make sure he sees my hand go down because that's a little motion. Here, I'll do it. Stanley, here. Yes, good job. Okay,
Stanley here.
perfect. Yay, good job, buddy.
He's like more and more and more, isn't he?
Good job. So those are some of the basics. I'm going to bring the place caught out last because he loves that thing and he just wants to jump on it all the time.
Okay.
Here. And it might distract from the rest of what we're doing. All right, so I'll go ahead and review loose leash walking principles. The idea is that he recognizes the tension on the leash and corrects it himself. So like the way we teach it is we'll start walking. Before he reaches the end of the leash, I'm gonna get his attention. I'll be like, Stanley, and then yes. So I'm gonna let him walk, turn, Stanley, yes. Before he reaches the end of the leash, or I'll try to, sometimes he gets ahead, fast, turn the opposite direction. And then, as soon as you feel him, yes, loosen, as soon as you feel slack in the leash, say yes. As soon as he gets to your side, Stanley, good boy, you reward at your hip. I will say the hardest part of this exercise, you want water? Hey, buddy. The hardest part of the exercise is actually the mechanics of holding the leash and the treats, knowing where he is, not getting dizzy. Like, it kind of takes practice on the, people side of, So I'll demonstrate a little bit, and I'll have you try it.
Okay.
And I'll just cue to him that we're going. So I'll be like, Stanley, let's go. Yes. By my side, I'm rewarding. I'm often like, good. And since he's paying attention and continuing, I'm just going to keep rewarding, especially since he's just building his foundations. We slowly phase out the rewards later, but until he's more confident and generalizes the skill in different environments, we're going to keep rewarding as much as he's being good. But I like to hold the leash behind my back sometimes just because for me it's easier. I don't know. Sometimes he'll go on the other side. But I'll go ahead and show you some turning. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Turn the other way. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good. Yes. I know, he's so cute. I want him to get distracted. Oh, I'll walk by you. That'll be good. Stanley. Yes. So see how he stopped? I kept moving. I'm not jerking, but I'm going where I'm going, and he has to catch up.
Okay.
I'll let you try this. And like I said, It just takes getting used to like, where's the leash? Where's my treat pouch? Where am I? Another thing a lot of people will do.
Is he used to left or right? You were.
I've been doing left, but he can do
I'm
either.
used to left. That's
One
good.
other thing is I will, I didn't show you this. So the leash is kind of like, if we drag it like that, he's gonna trip on it. So I will just like loop it at a comfortable. A lot of people will instinctually like lift their elbow up, but we want to walk like relaxed, like, like you would.
Okay.
Anyway.
Go.
Okay, I'll stand out the way. So just say, Stanley, let's go, and just start walking. And then say, yeah, oh, yes, when he's at your side. I know. Good job. Yes. And that marker word is super helpful because fumbling for the treats takes a while. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Yeah.
Just keep yes.
Now turn, now go 180 degrees the other way. I know. That's why I like to go 180 degrees, because like, and then looking down and.
And when he starts jumping on me, I just change directions.
Yeah, I would just ignore him.
He was doing.
And then at home, does he walk on like a flat collar or a harness?
Do I? Are you asking?
Yeah, sorry, which tools?
He just has his this collar.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were starting him with the way we were taught to train Henry and Maggie with the I don't know if it's called the pull collar, you know, the metal ones.
Oh, like a
And
choke chain or a prong?
Yeah, not a prong.
The choke chain, yeah.
So, but that, I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was too soon.
It can be a little much. Like there's no restriction on how tight it can get.
Right.
Which this technically is like that too. That's why I prefer to either do a harness or the flat collar's nice. If it's like a dog that's prone to like backing up and getting scared, I'll use what we call a martingale. It's just a safer option.
I'm good with I mean, if we get in the, what'd you just call it?
Martingale collar?
No.
Oh, the harness?
Yes, the
Oh,
harness.
Yeah.
I can do the harness. I mean, I'd love for him to have that.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. Okay.
And then one other option I'll show you. So you can practice that inside and get really good at it, the back and forth sort of thing, and then you can take it to the backyard and do a short radius, get really good at that, then lengthen your radius in the backyard until he's like almost perfect at your side. Then move to the front yard and try that. And as you move outside, he's actually pretty good with his kibble, but you might have to do a higher value reward. So a treat, you can break up some. We use the beef jerky stuff we have here. It's just like 100% beef, but you can get any sort of soft treat that you can break up small pieces. That way you're not giving them too much.
Right, okay.
Hi, bud.
So keep him at
Sit.
the side and say yes, and then just do like a 180. And if he starts like getting out of sync with me, then I just change directions.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can even do, sometimes I'll do this. Good boy. And if you notice him just sitting and watching you being perfect, just give him a treat.
Okay.
That's why I like to have treats on me all the time, because you can capture what you want and reward it in the moment. You don't even have to ask, like you're not asking him to do something, he's just doing it. That's why I like to just give him a reward or praise and pets, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll get him really locked in by doing short ones like this, just as a warm up.
Okay.
But another thing you can do on a walk is, instead of the 180, say you're going for a stroll, you can just stop and wait for him to correct himself. It's a little bit of a bad example because he's not trying to pull, but instead of turning the other way, you could also just stop. I'm being still like a post. I'm not yanking. Yes. Then when he chooses to come back and loosen it on his own, then I say yes and give him. And think of it, you want to see a J in the leash. So with this, Stanley, yes, kind of lure him over here. So now that I know he wants to go over there, I'll show you what I call life rewards. So the reward is going to be going over there, but he wants over there. So say he pulls, I'm going to wait. Yes, good boy. Then I'm going to free him and walk with him to the thing, but he's not dragging me. So I'm going to say free, and then he'll get to do it. And say he goes too far, he might have to poop. A lot of dogs like to poop over here. Oh, he's peeing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. There's rocks outside to pee on, so the ones inside also, of course, we pee on. But we clean them. We're used to it. Now you pee. Good job. Good job. Yes. You're a good boy. Down. Yes. He's the type that likes excitement. So like when you're training your training sessions, you can switch it up. Sit, down, place, just all sorts, just make it fun for him. Keep him like 10 minutes max, short and fun. If you notice he's getting bored, confused, just end it. But before you end it, do something he really likes to do that he's good at. So that way he's like, oh, training was super fun. If you notice yourself getting frustrated, end it as well. Because we can always come back at a fresh state of mind.
Right.
Here.
So 10 minutes, how many times a day do you suggest?
2, 3. What I would actually suggest is portion out his meals for the day and use them and train with him for his meals. You don't have to do it every time. I mean, you could be in a rush or something, but okay, I'll show you. Recall. Stanley, here. Yes. Oh, he went to you. They're so cute. Good boy.
I was just so in the moment.
So that brings up a good point with the recall practice, which recall is common called. If he's ever out in the yard and you can have high value treats on you and call him to you, say, Stanley, here. Good boy. If he doesn't come to you, don't try again. Just leave it. He's too distracted. Because otherwise, you'll wear it out. He'll get used to ignoring the word. But what we want to do is call him to us, tell him good boy, give him a good treat, and then say free, and let him go do what he was doing. So a lot of people will call their dogs to them, bring them inside, and end the fun. So then they're less likely to want to return to you because they're like, well, last time I was having a good time, and then they just put me in my crate. I don't want to go to them. So always, never end the fun with recall. Always make it super fun and exciting. And you can practice that. I call it a rebound. So it's like, come to me, then go back and do what you were doing. Come to me, go back and do. That way it's like, oh, I get a treat. And it's not like come to me and you get a bath or something. But if you need him to come to you, you put a leash on him and just walk him. Or lure him breadcrumbs with treats. You could use other words like let's go or like with me or something. But if you're using here, it needs to be super fun every time, super good every time. That way, if there's ever an emergency situation and you need that word, he'll be more likely to respond instead of being like, I hear that all the time. And it doesn't always mean something cool is going to happen. Look at him exploring. He might have to poop. What was I going to say with that? If you're ever panicked and he's running, a lot of time, I don't know why I do this, a lot of people do this. We call their name, Stanley, and he's not listening, Stanley. And then you say, Stanley, here. And he's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why it is, but when a panic, you're like, Stanley, or whoever it is. Yeah, you forget about the recall sometimes. Let me check my list. Oh, I'll show you the leave it practice real quick. So this is how we warm up with it, is you start out with a treat in a closed fist, and then I'll present it and I'll tell him leave it, and when he turns his head away from it, I'll say yes, and I'll give him treats from the other hand. So I'll show you. Leave it, yes. And I don't give him the treat from the leave it hand, because leave it means you can't get that thing. Leave it, yes. So then, and this is warming up, I'll open it. Leave it, yes. So he did really good at that. So then the next challenge is I'll put it on the ground, but I won't lift my hand up quite yet. Leave it, yes. Then maybe I'll leave it, yes. And then leave it, yes. The trick here is you kind of have to go at a slow pace, because if he gets the, which sometimes happens, it's not ideal. If he gets the leave it thing, then he got rewarded by ignoring the command. Do you want to try and do that? Okay.
You were down from the beginning, right?
Yeah, just because he's small. Sometimes.
Stanley, leave it.
Good.
Well, there's only one.
He loved it.
Stanley, leave it. Good. And what is that?
The next would be to open.
But what was the the word?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that was right. Okay.
Sometimes I say
That's
good
pretty
here and
much
there,
for
but yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say good too, but yes is like, oh.
Leave it. Good. Yeah, I'm so used
You
to
can
that.
say good too.
Yes.
Yes is really helpful when you're like really trying to be like, that's exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Good is like, oh, you came to me, good job,
Right.
like randomly or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to
Leave it.
overthink it.
Yes. Put it on the ground.
Yeah. Just
Noticing it.
so yeah, you can kind of.
Leave it. Leave it.
So if he's, you got it. So if he's struggling with that, Stanley, leave it. So say he was going for it, I would be like, leave it. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of lure him away to kind of remind him like that's what that is.
Leave it. Yes. Leave it. I
Good
think I'm
job.
running out. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you need it.
I have a few more.
Stanley. Leave it. Yes. Good. Yes. Leave it. Yes.
And it's really close to him too, so it's extra challenging, but he's doing good. So if that were to be too much to him, you could hold it further away.
Okay.
But he's doing pretty good with that.
He did. Now, do I give him this one? Or
No.
Okay.
Good job. Free. Okay, that is leave it, and you can like, let's see, you can move to objects. Leave it. Yes. And then same process. Sometimes you might just set him up for success. Maybe you drop it over here, not right in front of him. Leave it. Yes. And slowly up the interest of the object too. So maybe I'll wrap kibble in this, or you know what things he likes to get. We had one dog, Kleenexes, she wanted to inhale them. So those were the final challenge, you know, things like that.
What if
Yeah.
what if when Henry comes into the room, he always pounces on him, same as what
Okay.
Maggie. So, and I would always say leave him. So
Oh,
those
okay.
should be my new
So, ooh, that's a good point. Let me look at my list because I think I wrote about this. He needs, I forgot the whole other dog thing. He needs to have a leash on in the house.
Okay.
Yes, drag the leash. It's to help promote boundaries in the home. And if you get a harness that's, cheater, if you get a harness, that's extra helpful for that.
Okay.
You can just clip it on the back. Keep that leash on him. That way, if he makes a mistake, you can guide him to where he needs to be.
Okay.
And you can use that place cot, which I'm about to show you, because that's his favoriteest thing. So the inappropriate behavior we don't want, we want the cue, or basically like brother equals place cot for now,
Okay.
just to start, to regulate his energy. So
Say that again, brother. Equals what?
place cot,
Oh,
go to
okay.
your place cot.
Okay.
So,
That's okay.
and you might not always be successful at first,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's about he can't interact with his brother until his energy's calm.
Okay.
So having the control of the leash helps with that. So similar to when I introduced him to you, I had him on the leash. I was able to kind of keep his range of motion a little more limited until he calmed down. And then I drop, and then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So like if he's going nuts on the brother, that's inappropriate. So we'll grab the leash, give him something else to do, maybe on his cot, something he really likes to do. And when he's calm, let go of the leash, have him approach in a more appropriate manner. So instead of jumping all over him or whatever it may be.
Okay.
And I'll demonstrate that too. But I definitely recommend that, especially because he was having issues with jumping on the furniture and potentially guarding the space when you
Right,
come
that's
near
what it
him.
was, yeah.
So, limit no access on the furniture, at least for a few months. And we have follow-ups and stuff. I would say at least for 6 months, just to like kind of reintroduce it in a manner that's fresh, and he's not practicing these like, oh my gosh, behaviors.
Okay.
So it'll take practice and just reminding him and using the leash to guide him to where he's supposed to go. Whether it's his cot, his bed, you can put his bed on his cot, things like that.
Put his cot on the bed. Is that what you mean? Put his bed on the cot.
On the place cot.
Okay.
So like, you could do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying I can put the cot on our bed.
Sorry,
On a bed.
put his dog bed on top of the cot.
There we go.
That's
Okay,
what I meant.
now
Yes.
I
No, not the human,
bed.
not the human bed either.
Okay,
I know that's hard, but at the same time, with him guarding the bed,
Yeah,
we just have to.
it's
He
not-
can sleep in his crate. He'll be fine.
Yes, he does.
He would. It's so funny. After his sessions, we'd go to the cabin and the crate's in there, zooming right. He's like ready to go into his crate because every time I put him in, I'd sprinkle a bunch of the rest of his food,
Yeah.
For that session in there.
Okay.
And he was really, really good about
And you just
that.
left the door open in the
We
door,
ended-
or did y'all close it?
We ended up closing it, and he was fine in there, but that helps him to regulate his energy when we're opening. So when we open the cabin door, and this is important to practice at home too, he would see us and get excited. So now we have the barrier of the crate.
Right.
I unlatch the crate and I wait for him to calm down. I have my hand against it, open it a little. Wait for him to he can't be vocalizing, he can't be jumping on the bars, and then wait till he's laying down, and then put the leash on him, keep it shut, wait for him to calm down, then open it.
Okay.
So he has to be calm before he can come out, basically.
We were doing that.
That
We
is so
stayed
funny.
somewhere. He kind of lost
He,
that, but he
no, yeah, and he
took him out real
is
slow.
funny because his takes over, and then he remembers, and you'll see him be like, oh yeah,
Okay, yeah.
and he's still kind of in that heightened state, but he's laying down, which isn't ideal, but it's a step in the right direction. So he's so funny. So yeah, keep the leash on in the house to help prevent him help guide him off the furniture, guide him away from brother when he's being inappropriate. So by that I mean too much when brother needs his space. Keep the toys put up unless he's supervised.
Okay.
And maybe have him do some of his commands for the toy and then give it to him. So instead of a free-for-all,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Okay.
I also recommend rotating. So if you have multiple toys, actually he needs them supervised anyway because of the resource guarding. So anyway, but present a new toy every once in a while so that way it's more exciting each time. Yes. What else? Okay. And then when you have the grandkids over too, kind of explaining to them the jumping rules, all four on the floor.
Do you speak that, all four on the floor?
Yeah, I
That's
say
the
that.
command. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. I don't tell him that. That's
Okay.
just what I tell to
Okay.
people to keep,
Okay.
because people, it rhymes, it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
And kids too, all four on the floor. But no, there's no command for it. You could always tell him sit. You can always tell him down. But I usually wait for him to figure it out himself by just removing attention. Sometimes dogs are just such a heightened state of energy, they jump and jump and jump.
Right.
If that's happening, then I remove myself physically from them. So shut the door. You don't get any physical access to me at all now because you're just too much till you calm down.
What if he
Yeah.
starts scratching at the door and
Oh yeah, just wait for a few seconds of silence. He probably needs some sort of a fetch or something. He has too much energy. So do something else that puts him away from you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good question.
okay.
Hey, drop. Yes. So trading for drop it if he has something. And we kind of talked about this before he came. If he has something he's not supposed to, you always want to trade for something more valuable. So I'll demonstrate. Stanley, I don't know if he likes this ball. I don't know if I tried it with him. But if he has something in his mouth, you show him the treats, say drop as soon as he drops the thing. You say yes. But then the treats, you toss him over, and then you pick up the thing. So that way he's away from it and he doesn't grab the treat and then grab it, you know what I mean? So, but you have to make sure he sees the treat and you toss it. I don't know if he'll grab this. I don't know if I tried this with him. Leela liked that thing. He's like, huh, Leela,
Not like the rope?
maybe not. See, I was always trying to find something he would pick up.
I
But
tried to do that just with the mouthing. like some dogs will carry a little animal or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If he gets nippy, he needs a timeout and away from you. So what you could always do is put him either in behind a baby gate or separate from you, and then toss him like a stuffed animal that he can nip on or something, and then pick it up after about 5 minutes and save that stuffed toy, put it away, and save it only for those bitey moments. So that way it maintains its novelty. So it's like, he's getting bitey, this is too much, I'm separating myself, you go behind the baby gate or in a pen or maybe a crate, something away. Relax for a second, go get that special toy. It could be big stuff, something he can kind of wrestle with. Toss that, 5-10 minutes with that, pick it up. Yeah. Oh, he likes the ball.
Remember in retraining, the old way we were trained is
It is, yeah. See, he knows I have the treats. But yeah, he should drop stuff for food. The other thing is just keeping things picked up as best you can. And if he has something he shouldn't, a lot of times people are like, no! And then it becomes a game of chase, so it's really fun for them. So what we want to do is make inappropriate objects boring when they have them. So we calmly grab the treats, drop, pick it up. But his toys can be chase fun. Oh, what are you doing with that toy?
Right.
And then they're like, ooh, this is super fun with the appropriate items, yeah. Do you like this? Yay! He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Stanley, drop. Yes. And then pick up. So like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to demonstrate outside some of the stuff we've practiced for, I call it neutrality, but it's like watching the world go by. I call it a hangout session, watching the world go by and marking and rewarding when he notices stuff before he like freaks out. Hey, what do you got? Drop. And now if he doesn't drop, which he did, if he didn't drop that, I would have switched to the high value treat.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what a piece of wood, that's not good. Oh my gosh. Any questions so far before we go outside? Okay.
I'll be able to reinforce it with the video. So
Yes, yeah, we'll send the video and the notes I'll send later today.
Okay, no problem.
Hi, bud. Okay, I'm gonna show you the hangout set. I call it the hangout hack, but it's just like hanging out, watching the world go by. It's also called look at that. Like, ooh, look at that. You get a treat. You could do this on your front porch.
Okay.
You know, get your favorite beverage, get comfortable, have them on a leash, and I'll show you. All right, let me double check my list before. Oh, place, duh. Let me show you place, his favorite. We could even use the place outside to help him with his hangout if we wanted. Check the time. Okay, perfect. What do you say?
So I'll get my purse if we're gonna not come back.
We'll come back for his stuff and all that. But yeah, you can bring your purse. Here. This is place. Good. So with place, it basically means don't leave place until I say free.
Okay.
So with that, we have to add duration and distance. Okay, come here. Good boy. All right, so it'd be, you just point and say place. Stanley, place. He's not even. Good, yes. So to add duration for your practice at home, wait a few seconds. Good. Wait a few more seconds, maybe 5 seconds. Rewarding, so adding the duration. So then you maybe wait 6-7 seconds. He's getting a little bored. Stanley. Yes.
So never a correction, just a redirection.
Yep, if he gets off, it's like, uh-oh, put him right back on, wait a beat, and then, good boy. And then, yes, I think right now he's like, where was that fun toy? Good job. So that's the other thing. There's duration, and then distance, which is 2 steps back. Good. 3 steps back. Good. 4 steps back. And if he gets up, that means we went too far, so I'd go back to 3 steps back and kind of start over. The other element is distraction. So he is a little distracted. There's sounds, there's you. So we have that there already. Ideally, when we're training, we call it like proofing the behaviors. Can they do it? Can they do it in different environments? Can they do it when you're far away? You build up to it, but you typically want to do one at a time. So like distance, but no distraction. You know what I mean? But you just reward for him holding it.
Is this the best thing to do when
Good.
guests come in, or is it the scattering of the food better?
Oh, so when they first come in, I would do place and scatter on the place. So like this. Yeah, and I would actually build it up. So say there's a knock on the door. Knock equals place. And repeat that. Knock. So like, free. Good boy. So go ahead and knock once on that. Oh, well. Anyway, knock. So here. Okay, go ahead and knock.
It's on there.
Yes. Place. Yes. So knock, send to place, reward. Yes. And then, yep. And then you would just be like knock equals place. Free. Yeah, true. Doorbell equals, and if he's too heightened, like immediately just loses interest, play a doorbell sound on your phone, or maybe have someone jiggle the front door handle, something a little less. You know what I mean? But, and you can use the place cot as a tool to give him something else to do. And you can also just, in general, desensitize. So the door, someone at the door equals treats from mom versus, I'm gonna take care of this. Yeah, so you can start with like, oh, doorbell equals treats, and then doorbell equals place, and kind of build up from there. And then, yeah, and we can work on that in the follow-ups too, which we need to schedule. We can schedule today, or we can, if you don't know your schedule, we can work it out on Monday, but I want to do it within about 5-ish business days. No, yeah.
I do have my agenda in the car.
Okay, cool. We can do that, and then after that first follow-up, schedule another one within a week or two, and then that way we can see what's going well, what's going not well, what can we continue to build on.
Okay.
Good boy.
And you
Free.
come to our home for that?
So we typically would do them here, but if there's an issue that's specific to the home, we can do that.
Okay.
We just have to work it out in the schedule, make sure we can make the drive time and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm gonna leave this here. Let's go up front so I can show you the hangout, because this will be really helpful for him. Here, good boy. All right, we're gonna loose leash walk to the front, and we'll spend about 5 minutes out there, and then we'll get all this stuff. You're so fun. See, he loves climbing on stuff. Yeah, which it's sad about the furniture, but if you can set up things in the backyard for him to climb on,
Okay.
he would love that.
Okay.
It could be random stuff. It could be things you buy on purpose, but because he needs that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an outlet.
And we have
Healthy
to
outlet
have,
for
our
him.
backyard has to
Yes.
be our front yard because
Uh-huh.
the way our land drops off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we're about to get an invisible fence
Okay.
next Wednesday, and that would be real. I mean, Sherman would be all over building things for him, so we can do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, and then wait at the door. I've been practicing. You can use your body as a way to help enforce it. So placing yourself in between him and the door. But we've also, the whole time he's been here, worked on door equals sit. So I could ask him to sit, and then you open it a little. Yes. Open a little more. Oop, he got up. Yes. And again, if whatever's on the other side of the door is super enticing, you have to go even slower, baby steps.
Okay.
And then using my body. Sometimes you can shut the door as a signal that you messed up.
'Cause he's got
Hey, you're so
he's a little agitated.
silly. Sit. He's like, what are we doing? My mom's here, and am I going home or what? Good boy. Let's go.
So that's good. Okay.
Yeah, I've been using Let's Go. And that kind of like we're going now, or free if you're just letting him out.
Okay.
Good. And you can use treats to help reinforce it.
Okay.
And if you don't have treats on you, just using your body to communicate.
Just knows there's exciting things.
So I'm shutting the door if he gets up. Let's go. And then we'll go out here. Hey, we're gonna practice, oh, what would you say?
All his goodies are up front.
Perfect. We're gonna practice up front real quick outside. Some like hang out, look at that stuff, and then we're gonna schedule our next follow-up and get his stuff. Stanley! So with this, it's ultra challenging. We can do one of two things. Pick him up so he's not dragging us, because we got somewhere to go, or I call it magnet hand. Load your thing with a bunch of treats, and then just kind of let him and slowly thumb him out. Yeah. Or you can pick him up. Like, we just kind of don't want him to rehearse pulling us everywhere.
Yeah.
So you can do one of those two things. Sit. He's like, wait, but I think I'm going home. Good boy. Let's go. All right, come on out with us. So I'm going to wait